Your dog might be your best friend. Steak might be your favorite food. But do you know how much animals really impact your life? The agriculture industry processes about 98% of every animal it raises, but only 55% is used for edible products. So where does the other 45% go? Are you wearing it? Are you watching it? Are you carrying it in your pocket? These 7 products are brought to you in part by animals. Number 7 is beer. Who wants a cold one? I guess that depends on what's in it. There are lots of beers and wines that are made with animal byproducts. As a final step to the beer brewing or winemaking process, the liquid is filtered through a fining agent, which removes certain organic compounds to boost flavor and improve color. Today's common fining agents include gelatin, fish bladder, egg whites, and casein, which is a protein found in cow's milk. Number 6 is perfume. If you've ever been in a barn, you know that animals can smell quite foul. But would you believe that your signature scent comes from a beaver's butt? Castoreum is a secretion from a beaver's castor sac, located under its tail, and oddly enough, it actually smells quite good. When diluted in alcohol, castoreum can adopt a vanilla flavor, as well as leathery and musky notes. Don't believe me? Ask Coco Chanel. Number 5, crayons. You know how crayons have a unique smell that you can clearly remember, but you can't quite put your finger on? Well, that smell comes from stearic acid, which is basically beef fat after it's been boiled and distilled. Not only does it account for a crayon's smell, but it also gives them their waxy feel. Number 4, sugar. Sugar might not taste so sweet now that you know it's made from animal bones. Though it's becoming less common, bone char, that is, charred cow bones, is still used by some sugar companies to refine their product. Bone char is what gives sugar its stark white color and is known to make the production process more efficient. Bone char is even used in the production of brown sugar before molasses is added. If you can't stomach it, maybe try beet sugar, which is refined without bone char. Number 3, condoms. You know, we've come a long way from the days when condoms used to be made of lamb intestines. But centuries later, we're still using animal byproducts for safe sex. A lot of today's condoms are lubricated with casein, which accounts for 80% of the proteins in cow's milk. Number 2, fireworks. Stearic acid is back with a bang. Yep, it's in fireworks. A derivative of beef fat, stearic acid is a known ingredient in a lot of shampoos and cosmetic products. In fireworks, stearic acid is applied as a coating over metal powders like aluminum and iron. This helps prevent oxidation, allowing the products to last longer, so that you can get the most bang for your buck. And the number 1 thing you didn't know was produced by animals? Money. As the notorious B.I.G. once put it, more money, more problems. Well, he didn't really say it like that. But if you're a vegan, you might have a problem with every bill in your pocket. More than 20 countries print currency that's made of polymer. And polymer happens to be made with traces of animal fat. That's right, there might be meat in your money. And there you have it, animals. They're your friends, your food, and who you have to thank for the things you love and rely on in life. Of course, for the most part, there are plenty of alternative options. So if you want to reduce your animal consumption, put your money where your mouth is. Or don't. We'll leave you to make your own life choices, but do us a favor and keep choosing crazy creatures.